Hi, my name is Labecca Praytor, and this is my interview video for the Tarleton Education Program. So to start us off, my certification area is EC through 6 with ESL Supplemental. The reason that I chose this is really because I love children. I've always been around children. I've always had a love for them. So that was one of my deciding factors to go with such early aged kids. I have a drive for making a difference. I've known forever that I want to do something that's going to change the lives of others. And the fact that I just love children so much, education's where my heart called me. My past experiences have also helped. In high school, I did a lot with students, and after that, I've done a lot with students. So I just it solidified my reason for wanting to go with EC through 6. What makes an effective teacher? In my opinion, patience, empathy, and enthusiasm make an effective teacher. Patience is something that I feel like you have to have at all times when you work with students. Students are going to come in grumpy because they didn't sleep well the night before. They're going to feel sick and they're just not going to want to do their work. And you just have to be patient with them and know that everything's going to be okay and they're going to start working, and you got to work with them. If they don't, you have to have the patience to be like, okay, and just keep going with your day. Empathy, you always have to be empathetic with students, with children. I feel like there's some times where they're just not going to understand anything or something, and you just have to be empathetic and just help them through that in the most nurturing way possible. Enthusiasm, I want to go in every day being eager to learn and teach my students and go in with a smile on my face so they know that learning is fun and that it can be fun. So hopefully that can kind of rub off on them and help them learn in a fun way too. What's my biggest challenge going to be? I believe my biggest challenge is going to be struggling with the feeling of wanting to do more for my students outside of my professional control. An example of this would be if there's a student that's being treated poorly at home, say they're being abused. What I would do is call up, report it. And what I would want to do after that is to kind of reach out to my student and make sure they're okay. But sometimes that's not always the best thing you can do. And I really think that I'm going to struggle with that because I am such a nurturing person. How will I support my students' learning? I'll do this by learning how each student's brains work. I think it's so important to understand that not every kid is going to learn the same way. Not every student's going to do the same every single time. So learning how each student works is really going to help make sure that everyone's learning properly. Providing materials that suit each student's needs. I think that you can't always give one student the same thing as you give another. Sometimes you need to give a little more to a student and a little less to another student if they need. And I just think understanding that is really going to help me. And then celebrating all of the achievements with my students, whether they're big or small. I want to celebrate everything with my students and just let them know that I'm proud of them. My experiences that have helped me prepare. Tutoring is something that I did all throughout high school. I would tutor kids in junior high and sometimes elementary with math and reading and all that stuff. So that's really where I kind of was like, okay, I like this, and it's going to be something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And then after I graduated, I started working at a daycare as a daycare teacher in my hometown, and I really just fell in love. I worked with younger kids first, and then I helped them learn kind of social skills. And then this last summer, I was able to work with school-aged kids and just help them continue to learn, and we kept them out of the summer slump, and it just really helped prepare me and open my eyes to the fact that I love teaching, and I'm ready to do that. My teaching philosophy. I believe that all students should have equal opportunities to learn, to be loved. I will strive to provide the best education for all of my students as individuals. I will also create a safe and loving environment for each student that comes in my classroom. I plan to do all of this with enthusiasm and a smile on my face. So that's my teaching philosophy. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.